One's personal legend is what you have always wanted to accomplish. When you were young, you know what it is. Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist. Long before prices were tracked, before wealth was measured in numbers, there lived a warrior whose story was never written down because it was not meant to be remembered, only lived. Warriors, if you're drawn to stories of discipline, conviction, loss, and becoming, subscribe. This channel is not about hype, it's about who you become under pressure. And before we begin, a shout out to Emmanuel369, first comment on yesterday's silver price volatility video. Those who remain steady when conviction is tested often walk the longest roads. Part 1: The Exile of Kael. His name was Kael. Kael was not cast out for weakness, but for asking questions no one wanted answered. Why do we obey the systems that drain us? Why do we trade our future for comfort today? Why do we fear loss more than dishonor? The elders called it rebellion. And so, beneath a blood-red sky, Kael was exiled. His name was stripped from the tribe, his fire extinguished. He was given three things: a blade, a small pouch of coins, and the road. Part 2: The road that breaks men. The road is honest. It does not care about intentions, only endurance. Kael learned hunger sharpens the mind. Cold teaches restraint. Isolation reveals the truth. He learned that most men are not broken by violence, but by loneliness. And yet, Kael endured. Part 3: The Market and the Silver. In a distant city of stone and smoke, Kael entered a market where men traded lies dressed as wealth. Coins were thin, promises hollow. Then he saw it: silver, heavy, untouched, honest. He traded nearly everything he had for it, far more than it was worth at that time. The merchants laughed. Other men shook their heads. "You overpaid," they said. Kael felt something deeper than certainty. He felt alignment. Part 4: The Men on the Road. Days later, Kael stopped along the road to eat. He was alone, and three men watched him. They noticed his solitude, then his pack, then the weight of his silver. They followed him into the dusk. Steel flashed, voices snarled. Kael fought, not wildly, but deliberately. The silver spilled into the dirt. Blood flowed. He was cut, broken, nearly killed. But when the men fled, the silver remained. Kael laid there grasping, understanding this truth: anything worth holding will be tested by force. Part 5: The Long Wait. Kael healed. Years passed. Empires debased their coins. Trust collapsed. Men panicked. Kael did not. He held. He learned patience was not passive. it was strength restrained. Part 6. The woman called Lira. On a narrow mountain road, Kael found her. Her name was Lira. She was wounded but unbroken. Her eyes steady, her posture defiant. Her beauty was not loud, it was composed. Dark hair dusted with road and wind, a quiet strength in her gaze. She had been cast out too, not for weakness, but for refusing submission. When danger came for her, Kael stood between steel and flesh, not to impress her, but because this is what he had become. They traveled together, two outcasts, two survivors. Lira was loyal, not because she needed protection, but because she recognized discipline. She sharpened Kael's vision. He steadied her fear. Together, they were stronger, not louder, but unshakable. With the proceeds of the silver, Kael rebuilt his life, not for indulgence, but for a foundation. Others gathered, men who had been broken by comfort, women tired of instability. A new tribe formed, bound not by blood, but by character. Lira stood beside him, not behind. The truth revealed. Kael understood at last. The exile was not punishment. The overpayment was not a mistake. The suffering was not wasted. It was forging. Modern reflection. Today, warriors are mocked for what they hold, for paying too much, for standing alone, for choosing discipline over approval. But character is still built the same way, through pain, through patience, through conviction. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. We are all paying something. In time, it reveals who we are. Stay disciplined, built with purpose. I'll see you on the road, warriors. I hope you enjoyed this version of today's video. Again, I appreciate you all being here with me. Please like and subscribe. That helps me to continue to be motivated to make content. And just remember, always, warriors, protect your wealth, protect your peace. Nos vemos. Galilo out.